do a little bit of rock hounding, a little bit of hiking. It's a little overcast today. A little chilly, not too bad. I'm not sure what the beach is going to be like, so we'll find out pretty quick here. I'm heading first to the beach where last time I went it was pretty sandy, where normally it's rocky. So I'm hoping to go out there today and find it to be less sandy. If not, then I'm gonna head to the other beach and that I had better luck at. So either way, I'm gonna find something cool. Well, it's a good sign I don't see waves from here like I did last time, so happy about that. Alright, we're just gonna make our way through here. Alright, so here we are. You can see the waves aren't near as bad as it was last time, so alright, so you can see it's a little better. There's definitely more rocks here, but still it's pretty sandy, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here, knowing that there's a lot more on the other beach. So just poke around here a little bit, see what we find. I think that one will polish up nicely. Not sure about that one. See a bunch of hepadote on that one. I just found this one. Nice little mixture of chert and chalcedony. This is a pretty big one. It's pretty neat. Alright, I got a small little handful while I was down here. A little piece of unakite. This one's pretty cool. Some epidote. Not sure what's going on there, but that's pretty cool. I thought this one had a really cool pattern on it. I'm not sure if this is sandstone or what that is, but that's really cool. I like that. Every once in a while I find this, like basalt, and it's got this material on it. I'm not sure what that is, so I'd like to find out one day. Alright, so I was just thinking to myself, I was kind of upset I didn't really find any fossils at that spot, and just walked a couple feet and I found this. A piece of horn coral, I think. Got a really nice piece of jasper I just found, same spot. Found some more blue slag, which I never find. I'm not sure if this is chert. Got a lot of iron staining going on in it though. It's got some cool patterns in it. So I'll soak everything in iron out tonight. So I did just find this. Just noticed it was really kind of shiny and slippery looking. That's different. Got this really light bluish green color to it. Such a peaceful day out here. I've seen some other cars in the parking lot, but I don't really see anybody out here. Might be doing maybe some hiking in the woods or some early bird watching or something, not sure. Ooh, look at that. That is nice. Alright, better get out of here before the waves swallow me up. It's a 31. And guess where that one's going? You guessed it. In the tumbler. Just kind of sitting at home today, procrastinating. Like, do I want to go hiking, rock hounding? Do I not? Do I just sit home? It's been so cold and wet and had like freezing rain, snow last night. And I start getting like the little voices in my head saying, I start thinking about all those fossils on the beach calling out to me, and amongst all the other voices in my head. And so I decided to get off my butt and stop procrastinating and just go be one with nature. It's too easy to make excuses to not do something. It's so peaceful and serene out here. I don't know if you can see that, but that kind of looks like that's black and green. This kind of has a different color than the other rocks around here. Definitely have to take that one home, but that's what originally caught my eye was this guy. It's a nice big piece of quartzite. Looks a little grainy, so I'm going to go with quartzite. You can see a lot of different layers exposed here. Different colors of sand. You can see some darker, blacker stuff in there. Still no sign of railroad tracks. I was thinking about doing like a terrarium with like some sandier, smaller pebble soil in it. This looks like this is going to be a perfect place to grab some stuff for that. I like making terrariums in my spare time. Alright, so I'm out here in the same spot and I don't even see the tracks here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I would have noticed them before. My bucket there. And I don't see anything, so they're apparently covered up in the sand again. So I'd be really curious to know more about them. Ah well. Wow, look how black that log is there. Probably won't be too long before the sand gets washed away and it gets carried away. Cool. Thought this was a nice place to sit and watch the waves for a while, and apparently a deer thought so too. Yeah, I can't say enough how peaceful it is out here. Just listening to the sound of the waves and Haven't really found much as far as rocks go, but just saw this one sitting here. I think we'll take it home with us. Why not? That sure is pretty. It's got character. It's getting a ride home with me. Alright, so I ended up deciding to grab some of this darker sand and some of this pea gravel back there and find a bunch of this stuff laying on the beach and some pieces of driftwood and stuff, some sticks. And maybe I'll post a video of that in the future, the new terrarium that I made. So got some ideas. Hopefully it turns out cool. Alright, this is the one I just made. I don't know if you can see, but it's got little dinosaur figurines in there. So yeah, that's some of the topiaries that we have made. Alright, so I just looked down and I seen what I thought was a cool piece of jasper, and then I'm like, what is going on here? So I'm gonna go get this one right real quick. Alright, be right back. Alright, so here we go. That's really neat. Not really found anything like that before. Today's turning out to have lots of interesting finds. Alright, what I have here I think is what's called a stink stone. Don't find them too often, but you break these open and they give off like a sulfur smell, kind of a stinky gas smell. Not really sure how they're formed, but it's kind of cool. I did crack one open one time, and yeah, it does smell. So, but we're not doing that today. All right, everybody. So we are about to the end of this beach right here, which is just right up there. So I'm gonna head back to the car and do a little hiking in the woods first, and then I'm gonna head to the other beach and see what it's like there. I still got an hour or two I can spend out at the beach. So, all right, we'll see you guys at the next one. All right, I just wanted to share this one with you guys real quick. I just looked down and found this. It's a nice one. Alright, so we're out here at the next beach. It feels like it's gotten quite a bit warmer from when I first started rock hounding today, so hopefully I find something pretty cool at this beach too. Alright, let's go check it out. Alright, so this didn't take long, just got down here. And we already found our first fossil. Nice. Just found this, pretty much the same spot as the other fossil. Not really sure what this is. If this is some kind of fossilized sponge or something, but it's pretty cool. Found a couple other nice pieces. I'm not sure what this is. Looks like some kind of jasper or something, but I don't think so. And I got this cool little fossil piece. Got some nice colors. Probably going to be polishing a batch of nothing but fossils here soon, so I think I'm going to toss this in there. See how it turns out. So you can see the waves are still hitting pretty hard out here. Whoa! That's crazy. Yeah, waves are still hitting pretty hard out here. That's awesome. That's a good one. Oh yeah. Yeah, so right there is where I want to be rock hounding, and this is where all this is going on. Should be alright. Might get a little water spray action. Alright, just found this neat little fossil piece down here. See something else over there. Alright, let's go for it. Nice one. Keep it. Yeah, this one's real pretty. It's getting crazy out here. I just got soaked. It's like this rogue wave or something come out of nowhere. Just bam! Alright. Alright, so just found a couple other little fossil pieces. I don't know if you can see them in there. Looks like little pieces of crinoid stems or something. Got this one here. Alright, sorry I can't show them. You grabbed a bunch of these because these waves are pretty crazy over here, but got this one. There we go, trying to get that to focus on it. Got a really cool piece of epidote there. Not sure what the other stuff is in there. Or I think my hands are wet, it's not focusing the greatest. Got another little piece of fossil here, some coral. Found a couple little tiny little pieces of fossil here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Sorry, my hands are shaking because it's so cold. Wow, that's got some nice colors on that one. And I really can't tell what that is right now. Looks like it might be some kind of quartzite or something. That's a really nice one. I like that. nice coloration in that one too. A little calmer over here. Oh, what's that? Pretty cool. I'll take it. So this is like the coolest thing ever. Just had this stranger come up to me and gave me this cool fossilized coral. How awesome is that? Found a couple nice ones. Thought that one was pretty cool. And this one I just think is odd. It's got some neat colors going on. Not sure what it is. I thought it was cool though. I don't know what it is exactly, but I just like this beach so much better than the other beach. I think it's, you know, it's a little bit smaller, but just it's prettier, I think. Best spot to look for rocks is pretty much right down by that break wall down there in this little inlet here, but otherwise you got to get to way down there before you find any other really cool rocks. But still, it's pretty to go walk around out here. I really like it a lot. I feel like the lake is down a few feet because normally right up to here you can see where all the rocks are laying up here, because usually the lake comes up to here and the waves naturally just kind of push the rocks up here. So it's down quite a bit. Interesting. Found another little fossil just sitting here. I'm just looking along where the water line used to be. The rocks are all dry. It's hard to see them, but yeah, just found something. You come out here in the summertime, and sometimes the flies are so bad. Just sitting here trying to enjoy yourself. Next thing you know, you're getting bit up and running around the beach screaming. Yeah, I just love all the driftwood on this beach. I think that's what makes it look extra pretty. It's got the nice sun-bleached look, and the wind just strips away the bark and the wood, and looks really cool. Pretty soon it's all gonna be green. The prairie out here. There's the harbor. Nope. Pretty nice day today. Alright, so my battery's about to die. Been out here for quite a while. So about to head home anyways. Get the rocks cleaned up, get a better look at them. Alright, catch you guys in a little bit. Oh, that's so beautiful right there. Love it. Just look down. It's got this really pretty piece of quartz. So we made it to the end of the beach here. You know, it's actually really sandy down this way. Didn't really find much else. So there's a little trail right back here that heads back to the car, so we'll head on back. Alright. On the trail heading back now. Some cattails there. This is all part of the Chilwaukee Prairie. It goes from Illinois up into Wisconsin. Some of these birds make me laugh. It's a pretty cool birch tree all by itself. All by its lonesome over there. Huh. Yeah, I don't even see any other birches around. Cool. Alright, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm about to the end of the trail. I'm gonna head home, wash off the rocks, and then thanks for watching, everybody. Alright, take care. Alright, so I just got home and thought I'd share these ones with you. My battery died when I was out of the lake, so it's pretty cool. Looks to be some type of fossil going on here. Kind of interesting. This one is definitely a fossil. Just found this nice favosite. This one's a Stromatoport, I believe. You can see the layers there. And this is the last one. Pretty sweet.